It's happening. It's actually really happening. Tony Khan did it tonight. We have finally heard the forbidden door has been burned down. Good evening, everybody. Oh my goodness, what a night in professional wrestling it is. After much speculation, we now know AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Forbidden Door, June 23rd in Chicago, Illinois. Oh my goodness, it's actually happening. I cannot wait to see what matches are going to be announced for that show. I cannot wait to see how fast these tickets sell out. The fact that it's at the United Center is a little bit surprising. I would have gone for a stadium. I think they could have sold out a stadium with this show. A little disappointing. The United Center is a great facility, but the fact that they didn't go for something bigger for a show of this magnitude. Now, maybe there's a possibility. It's been done before where if they sell out a building quickly, they could say, hey, listen, we're going to transition over to this larger venue. Though you run into the problem, though, of what do you do with the people that have purchased tickets? How do you place those people in comparable seats? I don't know. But regardless, I am super excited for this. And the fact that we got Jay White on the show, the fact that we're getting Adam Cole versus Tomohiro Ishii on Rampage, this is absolutely unbelievable. And now we can legit start talking about dream matches that we could potentially see. Well, I'm already going to say it right now. Who are you going to book from AEW against Kushida? Because Kushida is going to be back in New Japan Pro Wrestling in June. Who are you going to have Kushida go against from this AEW roster? Will we get champion versus champion? I actually hope they don't do that. I don't want to see champion versus champion. I want to see dream matches, AEW New Japan dream matches. And I think that's what we're going to get here. Yes, Cade, it's actually happening. No more rumors, no more speculations. I don't think Tony Khan let us down as fans. It was a huge announcement, even though we all kind of knew it was coming. We kind of knew it was coming. Still, I'm excited. And I will tell you, as much as I want to go to AEW Dynamite here in Milwaukee, which, oh my goodness, that is going to be the Wednesday before Chicago, the Wednesday before Forbidden Door. Oh, I may have to get to both of those shows because there's going to be New Japan talent in Milwaukee. TKG, this is an excellent question. When do you think Tony Khan is going to announce a streaming service? It's got to be soon. It has got to be soon. Tony did not saw nothing? What? What do you mean, Cade? There's got to be an announcement soon about if not streaming service, something with Ring of Honor, because I don't know, they can't sit much longer on not doing anything with Ring of Honor. They're potentially could with the whole. I think the reason why we haven't heard anything about streaming service yet is I'm sure Tony Khan is meeting with people from Warner Media, from Discovery, to figure out what's going on. I'm not selling any of my figures. Not selling any of them right now. Though, I don't know. If I want to go to Chicago, I may have to. I don't know. I personally think it is going to be for Ring of Honor, it's going to be a Discovery Warner Media entity. It's all going to stay in-house there. And if it does end up going on a Warner Media entity, I think that's going to bode well for AEW's relationship with Discovery moving forward, because that's been a big thing people have been talking about ever since that merger, is what's going to happen in 2024 when the TNT TBS deal is done or expires. Is AEW going to be welcome on Discovery Warner Media? I think there might have to be some slight changes to the product, but whoever the new, I don't know. Warner Media is the company that up until the merger owned TNT, TBS, True TV, all of that stuff. It was actually owned by, it's kind of confusing. Warner Media actually owns Warner Brothers, the movies. They own DC, the rights to DC movies, all that stuff. And AT&T owned it, but then they were selling it off, and that's where Discovery came in. It's all crazy media business. But Warner Media has been the parent company of TNT, TBS. Discovery is just another media entity. They own Discovery Channel on cable, amongst other entities. I don't know all the details, okay? But they are a large media company, and they are the ones that have purchased now the rights to Warner Media. So it's really confusing. It really truly is. But again, I believe that I truly believe Ring of Honor is going to end up on True TV. That's my thoughts. That's the direction I would go with it. They also own HBO, HBO Max, all of that. So there is a lot there. There is a lot there that Warner Media owned. Sorry, I'm just I didn't get to watch the first 45 minutes of Dynamite tonight, so I actually have the replay on in the background now. Just got done with the CM Punk Dustin Rhodes match. I missed the live announcement from Tony Khan. I did rewind it on the replay and watched that. Watched at least the second half of it when Adam Cole interrupted. That was a little surprising there that they had Adam Cole do that, but I think it's leading up that whole, Undisputed Elite and the Bullet Club. I think it all has to do with that. I love the show of respect between CM Punk and Dustin Rhodes after that match. It was a great match. you know, two incredible legends in the ring, putting it all out there. That was, you know, that was like the dream match for Dustin Rhodes. You know, to be able to do that, to be able to have that match with CM Punk. And, you know, you have to wonder, is Dustin Rhodes getting ready to wrap up his in-ring career? You'd have to think that he's got to be getting close to it. You know, CM Punk showing the, you know, he's going after Hangman Adam Page. He wants that championship. Oh, wait. I didn't know this happened. Hangman Adam Page actually came out and confronted CM Punk. Whoa, that's big. Are we going to get it at Double or Nothing? I think so. That would be a heck of a match between those two. I definitely want to see that. All right, so let me get caught up on a few things here. Let's see. Hello, Louie. Good to see you. Yes, Sting. My goodness. Again, he did it again. He jumped off of the railing again. The dude is 62 years old. He's got to stop doing that. Well, Sammy Guevara is full heel now. It is absolutely hilarious to think that in 1 week's time, Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti are heels, and Dan Lambert is a babyface. What is wrong with the world we are living in that Dan Lambert got cheered tonight? Though, I got to say, his promo was pretty doggone good. And I can't wait to see what we are going to get with the ladder match next week between Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara. It will be interesting to see. Man, I missed a Bryan Danielson match too. Really? Holy crap. I missed a lot of stuff. Honestly, I think that's what they're doing is they are copying the whole Corey Graves Carmella thing. They saw the heat that those two got, and man, how many different Blackpool Combat Club shirts do they have? Wheeler Yuta and Bryan Danielson coming out with two different ones. I saw another different one. Okay, Moxley's going to come out with a completely different one too. And honestly, they need to come up with a Blackpool Combat Club theme song and have those three come out together instead of individually. Okay, I'm calling for. See, that's another one that they've got another different Blackpool Combat Club hoodie. I need one. Actually, it's a zip up. He's wearing the zip up. I need one of those. My birthday's Monday. Who wants to buy me one of those? Please. Somebody, anybody. I know I'm being a shill. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. You've always liked Dynamite Dan. It's just his promos have driven me nuts. Yes, I saw the video of Ric Flair and Jay Lethal together training. I don't understand why. Could it be could it be that Ric Flair is seeing everything that Sting is doing? Though Ric Flair is in his 70s. And, please, dear God, don't let him wrestle again. All right, so back to the Forbidden Door. Okay, somebody just posted their card they want to see. Okada versus Page, Punk versus Kenta, Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, yes, please. Andrade and Tetsuya Naito versus Darby Allin and Sting, Moxley versus Tanahashi, and Phoenix versus Will Ospreay. That would be a pretty impressive card right there. I'll tell you, I can't come up with my own dream matches right now just because I just don't know enough about New Japan Pro Wrestling. I am going to be working diligently over the next 2 months to get caught up on anything and everything I can with NJPW. So I can have a better understanding of it. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, Ric Flair is 73. I need to be at that show live. I don't care where I sit at that show. I need to be at that show live. Okay? Yeah, I'm the same. I don't watch enough New Japan, but I'm telling you, I'm going to be all over it right now. I'm going to be all over their YouTube. I'm going to be watching everything that I possibly can over the next 2 months so I can be up to date on it, and I can know what the heck I'm talking about when we talk about it. Wrestling Banana on Twitter. If thousands of people are arguing whether the AEW New Japan Super Show is a huge deal, then it is in fact a huge deal. It is a huge deal. Two of the biggest companies in the world putting together a super show like this is absolutely incredible. It is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see, May 6th. Excuse me, sorry. May 6th is going to be the internet's going to break down. I swear the internet is going to break down that day because millions of people are going to be trying to get their hands on tickets for that show. As you can tell, I have a spring cold. So what happened to Lex Luger from WCW? Well, let's see. It is a long story. He's had a lot of health issues. He had a lot of drug issues, which actually led to the death of Miss Elizabeth. He became a Christian and has seen redemption in his life. Has not been in the best of health over the last few years, but I am shocked that he is not in the WWE Hall of Fame. I think it's just the whole stigma of his involvement in the death of Miss Elizabeth. Eventually he will be, and he deserves to be. He deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Or maybe he just doesn't want to be. It's a possibility that they've offered it to him and he said, listen, it's not what I'm interested in. Maybe he just doesn't want to. I don't know. He is a guy, he's one of those guys I have on my short list that I really want to interview. I'd really love to sit down and talk with him and just, the stories that he would be able to tell of just all the different things he's been through in wrestling, what he has done with his life since leaving wrestling. Since, getting clean and so much other stuff, I would love to make it happen. I have my list of 8 to 10 wrestling legends, and I do consider Lex Luger to be a legend that I want to interview, and he is on that list. When I feel comfortable with doing it, I'm definitely going to reach out and attempt to make it happen. So, DDP is doing his DDP yoga, and he's extremely successful with it. He is extremely successful with that. Only way this would be a dream match for me is if Sting, Taker, and Kane were all in their prime. Not now. Definitely not now. I don't know if she'd ever go into the WWE Hall of Fame. Maybe. I think she did enough. She did enough in WWE that she probably could be. Yeah, Umaga, I don't believe Umaga is. Yeah, Lucas, you're right. Obviously in their prime. And Louis, yeah, that match was not in Saudi Arabia. All right, so I'm curious to see, no spoilers here. You got Dante Martin, Brock Anderson, and is that Lee Moriarty? Or is that Big Shotty Lee Johnson? No, that's Big Shotty Lee versus Blackpool Combat Club. Are we going to see a William Regal slap from somebody? Or on somebody? What do you folks think is the future of Brock Anderson? The son of Arn Anderson. Do you think he will have a good wrestling career? I love this trio of Yuta, Danielson, and Moxley. This is just an incredible team. I mean, a great combination of three different styles. So I'm guessing Red Dragon and the Young Bucks are okay with each other now. There's no issue there. Everything's fine. AJ Lee obviously married CM Punk. She authored her own book. She is doing a lot of work when it comes to mental health awareness. I don't think we are going to see her make a return to the ring. I don't think so. I think she's perfectly happy living the life she's living away from the ring. You think Brock Anderson's going to have a 25-year run? That would be great for him. I mean, he's got the tools. He definitely has the tools to be successful. Will he be as successful as his dad? Probably not. I don't think he will be. But yeah, I think he will have a good career. I would certainly hope so. All right. I am not going to stay on too long because this spring cold I've got is kind of driving me nuts here. And it's making it a little bit difficult for me to talk. And I'm actually pretty much caught up. No, actually, I think no. The Tony Khan announcement is next, so we'll see. Wait a second, hold on. I'm trying to see this. Oh, Louis, I just got the message you sent me on Instagram. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I like to see that. Tony Khan he's just a big fanboy. He truly is just a big fanboy. I love it. I absolutely love it. I wish AEW didn't have to go through Ticketmaster, because those ridiculously stupid fees rack up ticket prices. I'll be curious to see just how much tickets for this show go for. They're going to be expensive. But like I said, I'd gladly sit up in the nosebleed seats just to be at that show. And I don't say that, I'm one of those guys that if I want to go to a live wrestling show, I want to be close to the ring. Maybe not front row, but I want to be close. But this is one, this is going to be a historic show. I don't care. I really don't care. I want to be there. I want to be on the ground. And hopefully, I would love to be involved in media scrum afterwards, because that is going to be a crazy one. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I've definitely got a lot of hard work to do here in the next, 8-10 weeks to get myself in a position to be able to be there. But continuing this is definitely going to help. Okay, Marcus, that is completely random. If Y2J was in WWE, I would love to see Y2J versus Dom. Okay, that would be interesting. All right, yeah, I'm going to cut this one short tonight, folks. Again, what I saw of Dynamite, it was a great show. Yeah, was it the best one they've ever done? No, but it was a whole heck of a lot better than Raw, for sure. And just the announcement, I have to pinch myself that I'm, to make sure I'm not dreaming that AEW and New Japan are going to be doing a show together in Chicago. It's surreal to me. I was excited when we were contemplating it, when we were thinking about it, that when we were all speculating that was going to be the big announcement, but the fact that it's here. Yes. And yeah, Stormlight King, you're right. We're getting Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler against each other next Wednesday night on Dynamite in an Owen Hart tournament qualifying match. That is unbelievable. We're getting Adam Cole versus Tomohiro Ishii on Rampage. It's nuts. All right, they're actually at the announcement now, so I'm going to turn this up just a little bit so I can hear it. I don't want it to go too loud in the background, because I didn't get to see this live, so I want to just see everything that happens here. I saw the Adam Cole announcement. I saw Jay White come out. The president of New Japan Pro Wrestling shaking it. I actually like the fact that Adam Cole made the announcement because he wouldn't be yelling. I mean, it's just very clear, very concise. The fact that he got to announce it, him versus Ishii on Rampage. How are they going to get everything into Rampage this week? They have announced so much for that show. How the heck are they going to get everything in? I mean, you've got Marina Shafir versus Jade Cargill. You got Cole versus Ishii. What I'm trying to remember. What else did we? I mean, they announced a butt ton of stuff for Rampage. How are they going to get all of that in? Hold on, let me give you the exact. Yeah, Cargill versus Shafir, Adam Cole versus Ishii in a qualifying match for the Owen Cup. Lance Archer versus Serpentico. That's going to last about 30 seconds. Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston. I mean, you got 4 matches there. One of these is going to be cut short. Well, like I said, Archer versus Serpentico literally is going to last about 30 seconds. And then you've got Tony Khan interviewing Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, and then he's interviewing Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm, and Britt Baker. Now, obviously, Rampage is being recorded right now, so there will be a lot of editing done for in between stuff. Wow, Lucas, you really think Jade Cargill versus Marina Shafir is going to go 2 minutes? I'm figuring 7 or 8. Well, what's the main event for that show? Is it Jade versus Marina, or is it Cole versus Ishii? And you've got Garcia versus Kingston. I mean, all 3 of those could be main events of that show. Which one? I think Cole Ishii is probably going to open the show. I mean, that would be a hell of an opener right there. It's actually a shame. It would be awesome if somehow AEW could get Rampage to start a half an hour early on Friday. You get it to start a half an hour early, and you announce Cole versus Ishii is going to be the opening match. And you get people switching over from SmackDown. Oh, excuse me. All right. Well, we will talk about this more tomorrow. There is so much more to delve into with this announcement and what happened on Dynamite tonight. It was an incredible show. I'm going to finish watching it through, but we'll talk more about this tomorrow. I can't wait to see what the other wrestling pundits have to say about everything that happened tonight. I'm excited, though. I am truly excited to see what is going to be coming up in the next couple of months. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, we hit the 50-day mark today, 50 days in a row of doing lives. I can't believe it. I've done 50 days in a row. This has been incredible. But it's all because of all of you folks. Thank you so much, everybody out there. Actually, we do have some here. I think I'm going to do that. That is a good idea. I actually have some icy hot patches I need to put on my back, too. So Yes, Storm King. I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm sorry, man. Thank you again, everybody. I greatly appreciate everybody that is in these streams all the time. Everybody that's commenting, liking the channel, liking the videos, and everything else. You guys are awesome. I greatly appreciate it. As always, please go to the link tree. You can follow me on all my different social media. I will be back tomorrow. It will probably be an evening one again. I got a very busy day tomorrow, so I planned on doing a video earlier today, and things just didn't work out. But it will be an evening one tomorrow night. I'm going to try getting caught up on Impact tomorrow night as well. But I'm sure we're going to have news. I'm sure we're going to have news tomorrow night. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night. Boy, time to start saving those pennies and nickels and going and cashing in some aluminum cans to get money for the Forbidden Door show in Chicago in June. Have a great night. I am John. This has been WrestleScope TV. Love you guys.